Good morning. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing today? I am the Moon Mama, and Sunday is a day that is ruled by the sun, and the sun is currently at the 8th degree of Leo. We are in some of the most intense energy that I have ever seen, honestly. And we're literally being cooked right now. Leo is fire. It is the sun. It is at the level of the heart. And what's happening is we're being really cooked, like pressured, so that we can release our old ways of being. We're being forced into a real opportunity to become something different. And how it shows up in our external reality is one of the things that I do in my own life is that I use everything as an opportunity for me to grow. Everything is here to serve me to grow. And what I've noticed, right, is that oftentimes I'll go along comfortable until I have to grow. It just feels like that's sort of a human thing to do. But it's like when the shit hits the fan and I have to fly, I fly. So there is this, if you guys ever watch Doctor Strange, at the first episode, the first movie of Doctor Strange, and when he goes to Carmitage and he gets invited to stay with the Ancient One, and everybody is doing this thing where they use this ring and they can open up portals into the next reality. And he couldn't do it. And he couldn't do it because he had a belief that his hands were not able to do what needed to be done. And that belief system kept him in the old paradigm because he thought it was something in the physical world that he would need to do in order to open up this spiritual experience. And what she had to do to get him to get past the limitation of his hands, she had to put him in a crisis situation. A crisis situation is where we have to shit or get off the pot. It's a rock and a hard place scenario. What you gonna do now? And that is where we are. We are in a rock and a place scenario. We are in a shit or get off the pot kind of experience. And how it's showing up is our government is going crazy, right? That's one of the ways. Our government is going nuts. I was talking to a friend of mine, Donna, who I did a video with last week. And she was telling me how they are saying that they're banning contraception. They're trying to ban contraception and make condoms illegal and not only making abortion, like all of these things. And what that does is that for me is a signal for myself. Then how can I become more responsible for my life, right? What is it that I need to do? So, what do I need to do to make sure that I don't have an unwanted pregnancy? What do I need to do to make sure that really, because we've been so reliant upon the system, as the system breaks down, we have to create new protocols so that we can still meet our needs. We're still here. We're still, we're still humans. We're going to be here for a while, right? So you must decide, rather than looking at, if something is closed down and it's not available, something else is opening up. That is how it fucking works. And you have to be willing to perceive a new reality. Your perception, your openness. If you're just, they're doing this and they're doing that and this is wrong. And if you're focused on the downfall, then your energy will go down with the downfall. But if you know that the downfall is happening and you know the universal laws and the cycles, and when one door closes, literally another one opens, that is how it works. One door closes, another one opens. So even as this door is closing, just begin to look for the new opening. Don't be like they shouldn't do. No, they're doing exactly what needs to happen to force us out of our comfort zones so we can become who we're actually meant to be. This is a total butterfly caterpillar experience. The caterpillar has to literally be liquefied, has to completely dissolve in order for the butterfly to be raise, to thrive, to live, right? So with the sun in Leo, the sun in Leo is your creativity, it's your heart, it's your creative expression. It really is the life force. It is the light. And so as long as there is light, there is a possibility for a new existence, because that is the nature of this earth realm. This earth realm is continually creating new opportunities for us to be true to ourselves. And the most important thing about this American system, you guys have heard, it's collapsing because Pluto is moving through Capricorn. So these systems are going away. And beneath them, here we are as human beings who can heal, we can grow food, we can harvest herbs, we can build, we can do everything we need if we are willing to believe that that is how it can be, and be willing to reorient our energy in a new way. And I want to acknowledge that this is a high calling. This is a high call, you guys. This is not for the faint of heart, because it absolutely requires that what you see with your eyes has no power over you. It is so significant and important for your faith and your energy and your belief and your power and your energy. Everything that you are is the key to this. And so, I have been really spending time reprogramming my old outdated belief systems that would have me think that I need to rely on a system that is external, that has me put myself beneath anything. I'm really doing the work to rewire my consciousness, because your consciousness is the vehicle by which you're going to build the reality that you are going to live in. You have to come into the truth. And the truth is that you are a universe unto yourself. Unto yourself, you are a universe. So if you are willing to understand, practice that, the life that you're living will be based upon the consciousness that you exist within, right? So I am abundant. I live in an abundant universe. Everything I see turns to gold. Everything that I touch is in alignment with the universe. Everything that I am is open and love and joy and truth. Like I have this mantra inside of myself running constantly, because the world right now is coming undone. And if we don't program the reality that we are intending to be within, if we don't program it, we're going to walk into the reality that is collapsing. And you have an electromagnetic field within you and around you. You are as significant as any other being. If you believe in yourself, if you can tell the universe, I walk in power and I'm abundant and everything that I see is love and joy, and everywhere I go I'm received and held and safe and anchored. If you can walk in that, then the universe must comply. It must. So today, the sun in Leo, the moon in Virgo, the sun in Leo is asking us to use our creative power, the light. Your voice is light, your thoughts are light, everything so you have to lighten up. Lighten up your heart, lighten up, right? So I've been working to let go of my narratives around the world and how bad it is, because you have to lighten up. Because if you're in a story that is bad, then you're going to experience the story you're telling yourself. You are God in your life. You are God in your life. You have always been God in your life. You have always been God in your life. You have always been the creator of your reality in conjunction with the divine. The force of God is everywhere present, and you are included in that. You are included in the power of the creator. And the most profound thing is really getting that the reality that we live in right now, like this American system, is backwards. It literally is backwards. It literally, they say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They've taken the divine mother out of the God quotient. And everything comes from the feminine. Everything comes from, every human being comes through a feminine. They're working to reorganize the definitions of a woman and all that sort of stuff, right? To confuse your energy. Because if you're confused, then you cannot create. If you're confused and out of alignment, then your creations will not take root. So you have to really get clear about the truth. Not to make anybody wrong, not to make anybody anything, right? But for you to be in alignment with your system and your power and how it works. So I don't watch the news. I barely look at any media at all. I hear about what's going on in the world because somebody tells me about it. Because my reality is magic. My reality is mystical. My reality is the land of miracles. I exist in the domain of miracles. I exist in the land of that which is open-hearted and free-spirited and joyful and safe and secure and loving. That's my reality. I determine that from within me, and then I project that reality out. And I do all of the rituals and all of the practices to support it. As above, so below. All right, you all. So, I'm going to go spend the day just really clarifying my energy and getting clear about what it is that I'm up to. And use this energy with the sun in Leo and the moon in Virgo. You want to use this energy to integrate, to say, this stays and this goes. I have place for this and I don't have place for this. This is good, this is not. You want to use your energy with the Virgo energy to discern where you're going to give your energy to and where you are not. So with that, I love y'all so very much. My little kitty cat. These cats, I'm telling y'all, we're fasting today. Me and the cats are on a fast. And we are fasting because I just need to clear. I need to really clear things. So the cats have been hanging out with me a lot because they're like, this is where our food is and she ain't giving us none. So we're going to just sit here with her until she does. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Have a really beautiful day. Share the video. Share it. If you feel this is inspiring to you, share. All right. Peace and blessings.